They're trying to find the problem, while on the starting line, this man is the dominant force in funny car racing. Kenny Bernstein racing against Jim White. The big story here is Bernstein, the leading innovator in all of funny car racing, established during qualifying an elapsed time of 5.50 seconds and a speed over 271 miles an hour, which is some 6 miles an hour faster than the previous fastest speed ever by a funny car. In round number 1, Bernstein defeated Brad Tuttle, while his competition from Tulsa, Oklahoma, Jim White, upset the defending champion John Lombardo at the wheel of the Blue Max. You know White has got to be thinking about that car next to him. It carries something no other car has. In fact, no one knows what it is, because when the body is up, it is covered by the terrible towel. A trick of the crew of Kenny Bernstein. Bernstein with the advantage off the starting line, and look at him pull away from Jim White. His elapsed time, 5.65 seconds. His speed, 258 miles an hour. So Kenny Bernstein advances to the semifinals. Well, you're not seeing double here. This is really Billy Meyer. Normally, his car carries a Mustang body, but in qualifying, Billy Meyer had a tremendous supercharger explosion that demolished that fiberglass body. He borrowed this Ford Tempo body from Kenny Bernstein. His crew worked all night long to remount the body, and now he is in competition in round number 2 against Johnny West, driving for Roland Leong. West, on his first full season of NHRA championship competition at the wheel of Roland Leong's Dodge Daytona, defeated Steve Hodkinson in round number 1, while Billy Meyer defeated John Martin. Yes, that's what his car used to look like. In qualifying, Meyer suffered what every driver fears, a huge engine explosion in fire, the body blasted into hundreds of pieces, the car running over the parts, Meyer fighting for control. As we have seen so often, Meyer brought the car to a safe stop, climbed out, then walked away from this horrendous explosion.
It definitely, did major damage and stuff, and if we had gotten a different car, we would have had to requalify. However, with the rules, just by keeping the same car and changing bodies, we stayed qualified after that run. That's with, Kenny Bernstein's help, that's what we elected to do.
Meyer continuing in competition against Johnny West through the help of Kenny Bernstein, who just beat Jim White. Steve?
The funny car body has not yet come up on Kenny Bernstein's car. The reason is the Candies and Hughes crew is still down here. We've told you the story before about the secret towel. Well, they can't run with that on. And this crew had the class and the sportsmanship to say, hey, don't lift the body. He doesn't want us to see something. And that's what's going on here. Kenny Bernstein hopefully will exit the roof of the automobile. He may not even do that. Yep, here he comes. I'll tell you, that was an interesting gesture on the part of the Candies and Hughes car, telling the turnaround guys not to lift the body. So Kenny Bernstein is out of the car, a fine 565. I'm sure he's very pleased with that, but intends to run a little bit quicker as the afternoon goes on.
Steve, maybe someday we'll find out what's under that towel. Here in the near lane, Billy Meyer, Johnny West in the far lane. The advantage off the starting line to West, but Meyer's got some horsepower, and he wins the race, but he obviously has some engine problems. More troubles for Billy Meyer. 5.69 seconds, a 249-mile-an-hour blast to put him in the semifinals. At Kenny Bernstein's car, the crew lifting the body. There goes the towel over the top of that unknown part. The semifinal round of Funny Car Eliminator will find Billy Meyer racing against Mark Oswald, with Oswald having the lane choice, while Kenny Bernstein will be racing against Mike Dunn, Bernstein having the lane choice there.